New developments tonight in a story we first brought you last fall. A grand jury decides the fate of a Union Pacific police officer who shot a man in Mason City in November. KIMT News 3's Nick Kruszelnicki is live at the scene with the latest. Nick?
George, after a week of testimony, the grand jury decided not to indict Union Pacific Special Agent Lewis Miner for shooting Nathan Lee Olson right here back on November 29th. And that decision is not setting well with some people here in Mason City. A Mason City resident who wants to remain anonymous describes his reaction to hearing about the grand jury's decision.
We were all pretty much at all about him not being indicted. I mean, they've kind of drug it on long enough. You'd think something would have happened a little bit sooner, but I think everyone's quite in shock.
The man was at a tattoo parlor near the railroad tracks when the shooting happened. He talks about what he witnessed.
We thought, no, there's no way this guy just got shot. So we just kind of walk around the corner of his building, and sure enough, the railroad personnel was leaning over this gentleman and said, "Oh, I thought you were going to kill me."
Although he didn't know the victim, Nathan Olson, personally, he describes him as a gentle giant who may have had an intellectual disability.
It wasn't right. The guy doesn't deserve to be shot like that. I guess he's paralyzed now, and it's a bad deal for everybody.
He thinks police officers need more training when it comes to handling people who have an intellectual handicap.
There needs to be more awareness on how to treat special needs, children, adults. It just needs to be out there, more awareness, I think.
I spoke to several other residents here in the neighborhood off camera, and they told me they were also surprised with the grand jury's ruling, and they think police need to use better discretion when using lethal force. Live in Mason City, Nick Kruszelnicki, KIMT News 3.
Thank you, Nick. And we haven't gotten any word if any civil matters will be filed in this case. Well, Minnesota's 1st Congressional District